A very good morning to Vietnam and also friends from the globe. You are watching WOOD Taiwan Digital Days webinar. This is your program host, Alex Lai. In my hand, this is a piece of woodcraft. A skilled man can use his hands and tool to make this kind of woodwork. However, when we think of big size, the woodwork, you may not just count on workers, but you need tools and good machines. Today, we have Mike from KUANG YUNG, Amy from LIH WOEI, and also Ian from INNOVATOR with us. And they all make good woodworking machines. So in this series, we are going to invite them to show their skills and also machine for your better understanding. But before that, Emilia Shih, my director, who is in charge of the exhibition business of Taitra, will say some words to you.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Emilia. On behalf of Taitra, I'm very happy to welcome all of you to join us in this webinar. To overcome the lockdowns and shutdowns of business activities still existing in many countries caused by COVID-19 pandemic, Taitra has been transforming all the physical trade shows into hybrid, online and offline events. We also set up our own digital platform, called as TTSD channel, to deliver the updated messages of all the international trade shows and all the digital contents. As of today, this digital channel has attracted 1.3 million visits from 50 countries. This webinar is part of WOOD Taiwan Digital Day series, with the aim to connect the exhibitors with international visitors and partners. The digital content will also be uploaded to TTSD channel later to maximize its exposure. In Taiwan, you can find a very complete supply chain of woodworking machinery composed by more than 300 suppliers, which are mostly concentrated in central part of Taiwan. Besides, Taiwan is the world's top 4 exporting country of woodworking machinery, with the export value totaling $708 million in 2020. The major export items are sewing machines, planers, grinders, sanding machines and polishers, mortising machines and drilling machines. Why you should choose the woodworking machinery made in Taiwan? I would like to highlight 3 major cutting edges. Number 1. More and more manufacturers adopt automated production line to enhance the efficiency and production. Number 2, most suppliers dedicate to a variety of product portfolio and highly tailor-made order to meet customers' needs. Number 3, Taiwanese woodworking machinery provides good performance and price ratio. In this webinar, you will have the first-hand information on the best practice and field applications of 3 renowned Taiwanese woodworking machinery manufacturers: KUANG YUNG, a rib saw expert; INNOVATOR, Longde, a long-time veneer machine manufacturer; and LIH WOEI, a shaping machine leader. I hope you enjoy this webinar and look forward to your participation in the hybrid WOOD Taiwan in 2022. Hi.
Thank you, Emilia. So TTSD channel is a very resource for information for you to get connected with Taiwan's industry. And I would like to spend a few short minutes to give you a big picture about our industry. Hi there, this is your host, Alex Lai. Welcome to join this WOOD Taiwan Digital Days webinar. Though our trade show has been rescheduled to April 28, 2022 due to the pandemic, business and networking are still going on. In this Wood Taiwan Digital Days series, we will enlighten you with what makes us different from others, presenting our best to help grow your business. Since Wood Taiwan is dedicated to promoting global woodworking machinery, it is very important to know who buys machines. According to the International Trade Center, ITC's data in 2019, USA bought more than 1.4 billion US dollars, standing as the world's largest importer, followed by Germany and Italy. Emerging markets, Vietnam, Russia, were ranked number 4 and number 5. On the other hand, when we examine the supplying side, Germany pops up to take the lead with exports of 2 billion US dollars, followed by China and Italy. And Taiwan was the number 4 supplier of worldwide woodworking machinery. In 2020, Taiwan shipped 700 million more US dollars. And I would like to elaborate a bit further on what kind of machines we've shipped and who buys them from us. Taiwan ships all kinds of woodworking machines to the world, from sewing machines to planing machines, sanding machines, veneering machines, and many others more. In the pie chart, you can figure out that we have shipped sewing machine the most, consisting of 44%, while that of molding, planing machines is 15%, and sanding machines 10%. And who buys the machines from us? The right slide shows you our top 10 destinations. The bigger the bubble, the more products we've shipped. For those bubbles in blue color, it means we are doing good in those markets, such as Russia, Japan, and USA. For those in yellow, the market opportunity is much better than our current performance. The market in Vietnam, Germany, and Canada fall on this category. You might ask, what makes us different from others? The main reason is we tailor machines according to customers' needs. Taiwan's machines enjoy a good reputation of high quality, reliability, and quick response to customers' demands after their sales. In this webinar series, we've invited heavyweight machine makers from different applications, presenting their engineering crafts and solutions. Wood Taiwan is a perfect venue for you to explore the cutting-edge machines. In the last exhibition 3 years ago, we had 167 exhibitors using 1,076 booths, showcasing their best products and know-hows, attracted more than 900 buyers from the globe and nearly 5,300 domestic professionals to network with their counterparts. The coming Wood Taiwan will be staged at Tai Next One. We look forward to your visit the next year in Taipei. Thank you. With me is Mike Lu. He is a very experienced engineer. And let's hear from the technical expert to say something about KUANG Yung's ripsaw machines.
Hello, my name is Mike from KUANG Yung Machinery. I am a mechanical engineer. Today I'm going to talk about our latest machine, the CFS 200AB. And before I talk to the machine, I would like to introduce our company. Our company was founded in 1960, and we have the TÜV ISO 9001 and CE approved. Our main products are CFS cut-up saws, movable rip saw, and multiple rip saw. Our machine has sold 700 units already since the year of 1997. And CFS 200AB is a fully optimized machine with the most functions. And let's take a look at the graph. Before that, the first one is the human brain calculation. We take the same length of the wood, for instance. So you can see the graph of 4,200 millimeter wood. For human brain, the worker will cut 2,800 first, and then you'll see the next one is 1,100, and the rest will be 300. So the total price is $114.5. Continue, let's take a look at the optimized calculation. So the same piece of wood for the first cutting will be 1,900. And the rest, let's take a look. The two pieces will be 1,100. And let's take a look at the calculation. The total price is $128, comparing to human brain, which is 11% higher. And continue, I'll talk about the advantages of this machine. And number one, with the same productivity, you can have the 5 benefits below. A, you can optimize your timber even with the length, so you can cut most valuable and the least waste. And B, you can lower the labor cost. And C, you can decrease the machine area. And D, you can lower the power consumption. And the last one, you can save time to cut the wood. All right, number two, this machine is CE approved, so this will protect the operator for safe working environments. And number three, this is a very easy operating machine, so we have icons. You don't need technician with high skill. Okay. And number four, we have grading A and grading B. You can grade the material with mark line, single mark line, or twin mark. And let's take a look at this short video. This is the machine CFS 200AB. And for our design, we have using this computer graph to tell the body. Okay, and there are some features of this CFS 200AB. The first one, we have a reasonable maintenance charge, so you don't have to worry about the warranty. And number two, we are using the Mitsubishi motors, so the high accuracy of the machine and cutting during the optimization. And number three, we have color touchscreen, which the operator is easy to operate and recognize.
The cut list settings use enable or disable function to activate certain sizes in the cut list. by just pressing the check mark or the cross mark.
And number 4, we have the USB. You can have your data saving through USB drive. If you have multiple dimensions, clients, or the cut list, you can use your USB flash drive to save your inventory cost.
Grade switching by pressing the grading A or B button to set up the cut list for a different dimension and grading. Input the dimensions you require in the cut list.
Okay. And number 4, we are using the 4-axis controller. So this is a high-speed calculations, ensures the high accuracy in optimizing, and there's no need of the dissipation. And number 6, simulation is also available. So you can simulate the cut list through the touch screen directly. And number 7, the optional servo cutting is also available and will increase 10 to 15% more of your productivity. And the 8th, the last one, we are using 7 upper and lower press rollers, which provide stability if you have crooked wood. And now let's take a look at the chart. The comparing of the traditional and the optimized. For the traditional, you only have 1200 linear meter per day. And with the optimized, you can have 9,000 to 12,000 per day. And for the machine quantity, the traditional one, you have 6, and now you only need 1. Of course, the machine area is less. The original one is 150 meters square. With optimized, you can have 14.5. And for the personnel, originally you have 18, but now you only have 3. And for the personnel cost, the original you'll have 1,800, and right now you only need 500. The optional servo cutting is also available to increase your productivity of 10 to 15% more. And here's the spec of the machine of 200 AB. The saw motor is 10 HP, and for the feed motor is 5 kilowatt. And for the max in feed speed, it comes to 200 meters per minute. And for the saw blade board is 40 millimeters in diameter. And for the saw blade diameter, it comes to 540 millimeters. And for the wood grading, let's take a look at the graph. So for marking single line, this is grading A. And if you are grading the B material, you can draw double line, which is a twin mark. And the machine will tell that this is the grading B material. We also have other machines which is semi-optimized. The first one is CFS 100. This is more economical optimizing. And this is ideal for finger joint to remove the defect. And this machine has been sold 400 units since the year 2004. Okay, and the next one, we have the heavy duty machine, which is called 200A. This machine is for heavy duty. It's suitable for the mass production and also finger joint. And this machine has been sold 200 units already since the year 2004. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you, Michael. And the next one is Amy from LIH WOEI. LIH WOEI is very good at CNC Machinery Center for woodworking machine. So, Amy's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Amy. I'm a sales manager from LIH WOEI Carpentry Machine. Our company was established in 1985. We specialize in design and manufacturing CNC routers and automatic copy shaping machines. We have our own welding assembly line and power distribution as well as programming tutorial for entering buyers. If you are not familiar with CNC machine, we might be the best choice for you because we offer solutions to improve your original process. When people use traditional machine, sometimes it takes around 3 hours to make an adjustment, but the real processing time is like half an hour. On the other hand, when people use CNC machine, it usually takes around 5 minutes to change the program, or even less. In this generation, solid wood furniture tend to be large variety production but small volume. In this way, I think CNC machine is becoming more popular and useful. First of all, I would like to introduce twin table CNC machine. How efficient of this machine? We sell a lot of this machine to Vietnam, and one of our customers has 130 containers per month. It's a huge amount of orders. When our engineer arrived their company, he found that there are many traditional machines, and it's really inefficient and dangerous because you can see the cutters on that machine are exposed, and you can see the workers stand there, and the only thing they do is doing the cleaning job manually. It's really waste the labor cost. The labor cost is really high. After our CNC arrived to their factory, they stopped using the traditional one because they found CNC machine is more faster and safer. With pop-up pins function, people can easily and quickly find a position and minimize the error variance. And with this machine, you could process 2 different programs at the same time. And it also saves the labor cost because the worker can operate at least 2 machines at the same time. Additionally, the life of the tool or cutter can be expected. We also have the auto tool change device and the auto tool touch. So you can see CNC machine truly improve the processing efficiency. Also, there are optional functions for twin table machine. You can choose the cutter head. It has 4 angles, 0, 45, 90, and 135 degree. Or you can choose the drill bank. We customize the drill bank from Italy. So you cannot have this drill bank from other CNC supplier. Let's see how the twin table machine works. You can see the machine works on the right side, and the worker can put the material on the left side. It's a non-stop processing. And you can see the machine comes with the cutter head. The machine comes with a heavy-duty constructor. It's really strong and stable. Another machine I would like to talk about is CNC machine with roller hold-down system. With this machine, you can process up to 4 to 5 panels at a time. This machine is especially suitable for plywood because plywood is easily be out of shape or deforms. So when under processing, the plywood is hard to fix by vacuum pump, and it's sometimes easily spread out, and it's quite dangerous. With this machine, you can solve the above problems. We sell a lot of this machine to a Japanese company in Vietnam. And why they choose us? Because we provide solution to modify their original process and make the improvement. Let's see how we did that. Please review the video. You can see there's a coin in front of the table, which means the machine is really stable. And the material in the video was processing by 5-axis machine. But the customer changed the procedure to 3-axis machine, which is more faster. And this is the same situation. This was made by 5-axis machine, but they choose to 3-axis machine. Okay, let's move on the next page. We have optional C-axis with aggregate to reach 4-axis function, but achieve 5-axis processing method. So the customer can save the cost. You can buy it with affordable price. Let's see how the machine works. Sometimes saw blade has a better performance than the tool. So this aggregate is very useful. Okay. We don't have branch in Vietnam, but we still sell a lot of machine there because CNC machine is easy to maintain. Each sensor has each corresponding function. When the alarm appears, we could know exactly how the problem is and eliminate the problem. We also have enough spare parts, so any problem can be solved at the shortest time. And if the customer has a controller problem, our engineer can solve it by the internet, or you can have a local technical support locally. We also have large CNC machine, and we solve the shipping size problem by separating the machine without affecting accuracy. So if you are looking for a large CNC, Leeway is your best choice. And now we also have 5-axis machine center. With this machine, you can process multi-sided and complex parts in one machine. You don't have to rotate the material. If you are looking for customized woodworking machine, Leeway is definitely your best choice. Please contact us by email leeway@leeway.com.tw or www.leeway.com. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, Amy. Last but not the least, I have Ian Zhang, General Manager of INNOVATOR. INNOVATOR is specialized in veneering equipment. And let's have Mr. Zhang's presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ian. I am the General Manager of the INNOVATOR Machinery. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce ourselves, to talk about who we are and what we do. So INNOVATOR was founded in 2002. We are one of the very special companies who specialized in the veneering equipment. And in 2002, the first veneer splicer was produced by INNOVATOR. And by 2013, there are more than 600 units of the veneer splicer was sold worldwide, over 40 countries. And in 2015, we are one of the companies in Asia. We are able to produce a completely veneer production line. So over the last 15 years, we have sold our veneer equipment to over 50 countries, and we have agents, 25 agents worldwide. So application of the veneer equipment, you can find this a lot in the door manufacturers, also the interior designs. You can find the veneer material in a lot of panel furnitures, also in some musical instruments, and very, very special is you can find it in your vehicle, in your own cars. So today I would like to introduce our double knife veneer guillotines. I'm going to show you a short videos just to let you know how the machine works. So from the video here, you can see the guys who is pressing the veneer on the tables. The rear knife and front knife will be cutting the veneer bundles at one time, so he can produce a parallel and very clean cuttings and very straight cutting by this double knife. So we would like to thank our savvy, our Danish partners, the Savvy Industrial, who has been worked together since 2007. We have taken all the technology footprints to produce the Savvy guillotine series. So by our double knife, we have 2.8 and 3.4 and up to 4 meters in length. The deadline opening will be 80 millimeters, which is the widest and highest in the industries. So to explain how it works, so you have the movable table as the indicator A, and you have the peg pin as the indicator C, and the veneer bundle is in the middle. D is the front knife, and E is the rear knife. And this animation will tell you how exactly the machine works. So as the veneer press on the tabletop, you can very easily just punch the numbers, the width that you want the veneer to be cutted. And the table will move according to the number you have punched in. And the peg pin will come down, while the peg pin will come down to press the veneer completely, while the front and the rear knife is making a cut. And by this double knife, we are able to produce a parallel, a very clear cutting, which is very important for the splicing job afterwards. And another technology I would like to emphasize is we call it second cut technology, which we will cut the veneer twice to ensure a clean cuttings. And it is very useful if we are running with thick veneers. For example, for veneer which is about 0.8 or 1.2 millimeters, this second cut technology will be very useful. For the safety features, I would like to emphasize the safety lockers that we have, which is one of the, we are probably the only manufacturers in the industry who offer these special features. So how it works, by the guillotines, if there is any hydraulic faults or any human malfunctions, the safety locker will always protect the operators to prevent the front knife to drop in accidentally. And by this special feature, we can be sure that the safety of the operator is 100% protected. And we also have the movable laser lines. Instead of the punching the numbers on the top screens, the movable laser line offer a simple and easy way to make the width of the veneer bundles, and you also can calculate to get the maximum yield out of the veneer raw materials we are using. So from the videos you can see here, you don't have to punch the numbers by your hand. You just push the laser line, then the machine will cut automatically. So let's get to the program part of the machines. So by the machine we have 3 cutting modes. We have the manual cut mode, we call the direct program mode, and we have the final width mode. So in the manual cutting modes, you have, of course, the total number of the cut will be showing. You have the laser position, you have the wanted positions. So you can simply just punch the number on the wanted positions, and the table will be moving and to make a cut according to the width that we designed. We also have the direct program mode, which you can punch the numbers for the width that you are using mostly, and you can easily press the position 1, 2, even 3, and to decide the width of the veneer that would need to be cutted. And we also have the final width mode. So those features give you a very easy and very friendly access for the operator to run the machine in a fast and efficient way. Another special feature we can offer is that we call the remote monitoring maintenance systems. So once you have the access of the internet access into our machines, we will be remotely monitoring the systems and softwares. If there's any maintenance job we can do, we don't have to send our engineer to actually the production site. We can actually check your programming in our house. So this is basically the introduction of our double knife. And you are more than welcome to send us questions at the service at innovatormachinery.com. Our service team is always there to provide assistance. You can also log on our website at www.innovatormachinery.com. There will be more information. You have videos, you have photos, a lot of more information that you can check out. So today is the end of our presentation. I will hope to see you soon. Thank you.
With this, I hope you have a better understanding about what we make and what our machines can facilitate your business. And now it is our Q&A time. So I have a first question. That is, I'm furniture manufacturer in Vietnam. I would like to know, how do we install the machine if the border control is still on because of the COVID-19? And Mike, what is your response to the borders issue?
Okay, if the border is closed, we will have online instructing with video calls online. We have a customer in New Zealand, and they just finished their installation this year with our aid.
And Amy, how about the impact of the COVID-19?
I think CNC is very easy to use, and we can through the internet to provide the installation function. And we have an agent in Vietnam. We can also ask them for help.
Thank you, Amy. And we'd like to hear from Ian.
Yes, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are unable to visit and to service our customers like we used to do before. So as an innovator, since last years, we have made our operational manuals into the digital form. So instead of the reading the manual papers, we will be able to offer in the installation and commissioning videos online. And of course, you are always welcome to send us an inquiry by our email. Our service team is always there to service you.
Thank you, Ian. And the next question was, I have the questions about Taiwan machines. This is related to safety. What are the safety protecting facilities on your machines? And this one from Ian first.
Yes, the safety issue is always the number one thing among the customers' concerns. So our double knife guillotine is generally considered as dangerous equipment among those woodworking machineries. Of course, we have included many safety features together with the machine as standard. However, I would like to emphasize that our safety locker is one of the very unique features that we offer, and we probably the only one manufacturer that offer this kind of safety devices. So we are able to ensure and to protect your operators from any accidental things during the operation.
Thank you, Ian. And Emmy, Liwei's safety protection.
Our CNC was sold to US many times. We sell a lot of CNC to US before, so the safety regulation is really strict. So we make a lot of this safety protection to our machine. When you use CNC and the worker enter to the working area, the spindle will stop, and we also have a safety fence. And all the electrical components have CE and CSA regulations. So our CNC machine is it's very safe to use.
Thank you, Amy. And we know the cut off saw, ripping saw is kind of dangerous. And yes. Michael, what are your safety protections?
We have anti-kickback fingers on our machines, so that is very safe. And our machines are CE approved, so there's no worry about the worker safety.
So we know the CE approved, that is a very good symbol for the machines. And the next question is about customization. The question was, if I need customized CNC, cut-off saw, and veneer cutting machines, can you customize them? So this time from Michael. Okay.
Yes, we can customize your machine. We will have a survey data and send to the customer. And once they fill out, we have the data information, and we have lots of models for the machine. And we can still do some modify to the machine, and then pick the appropriate machine for the customer.
Okay, so Amy, how about the customization part?
Yeah, we usually make 100% customized machine. And if you are, and also we have an automation line, so we can make customized machine.
Indeed, Taiwan, we do tailor machines for our users. And Innovator, they are also very good at this. Ian?
Yes, besides our standard equipment, we also offer the customized machines. I think this is one of the advantage from those Taiwanese manufacturers against our European competitors.
Thank you, Ian. Now we have a question for the KUANG YUNG. The question was, how can I do if there is a program happens?
Okay, so if there's a program problem happens, all you need is a laptop and the cable, and our programmer will link to the machine and to diagnose, to tell the problem of the machine.
Thank you, Michael. And the next one is kind of a computer issue. This is for Li Wei. the question was, I never used CNC before. Is it difficult to learn? Amy?
We have a video instruction for your review, so you don't have to worry about how to use the CNC. And we provide the technical support in working hours, and it's free of charge.
Thank you, Amy. And this one is kind of a technical issue for Innovator. What is the difference between the double knife veneer gelatin and a single knife veneer gelatin? Ian, what's the difference?
Yes, very good question. So for the last 2 years, we have been very actively promote our double knife guillotines, which is considered as the new technology among those veneering industries. So not only you are increasing your capacity at least 2 or 3 times, but also it provide a lot of the safety features, which the single knife guillotine cannot make it. So you can log on our websites at www.innovatormachinery.com. There will be more videos, photos that you can see, and a lot of more information that you will. I hope it can help you production.
Thank you, Ian. And I think we still have some time. So I would like to ask the questions about the efficiency. The customer, if choose your machines, what will make the difference between maybe they use before the old models or the manpower? And the question, I think, also from the innovator Ian and back to Michael. So Ian, please, about the efficiency part.
I think in the woodworking industries, Taiwanese machine is very well known and it comes with several advantage compared to our competitors. So especially in Vietnam, I think we are one of the very I think we are the number one or Taiwan was the number one or number two countries that we have very big market shares, and our service team is always there to help. So we are hoping that you can through these web seminars, and all of you guys can come next year in April. We will be presenting our new technology and our new machines, and you will be very surprising.
And Amy, about the CNC machinery's efficiency compared to traditional ones.
Now, the CNC machine is not only CNC. We can match with a robotic arm to reduce the labor cost and increase the efficiency.
Thank you. And Michael, how about your cutting saws?
With our machine, you can save the area of your plant and save the labor because our machine is very easy to operate. You don't need a skilled technician to operate the machine. As simple as putting the wood on the machine, and the machine will do the cutting for you.
Yes, indeed. The Taiwan's the manufacturers, they provide very good after-sales services. That is kind of the strength of our machine makers. And today, I think we have pretty much these questions. Okay. So thank you very much for your time watching this Wood Taiwan webinar. And we hope after the border control is lifted, the next year, you will arrange your time visiting Taiwan in April, see our physical exhibition. Thank you very much for all your time. Thank you.